So we are starting a new unit. The whole February we're going to spend going over polygons and going over quadrilaterals. I know in the notes that we are doing right now, we're just jumping right into what is the angles of polygons. We're not going to spend time into trying to define what is a polygon, naming them. We will talk about that when we get to class. The different types of polygon, why we name them this way, and what we are going to get from each polygon, how many triangles we can get. So right now we're starting with this is the two objectives we're going to be covering. One of them will be you'll be able to find the sum of an interior angle of a convex polygon. We will talk about concave and convex in class, and then we're going to talk about the sum of interior angle of a convex polygon. And it's pretty straightforward in terms of finding the formula and how to apply it. So in this case, it says if interior angle sum theorem, if a convex polygon has n side and s is the sum of the measure of interior angle, then s is going to equal to 180 n minus 2. So this is the formula we're going to be using to find the sum of any interior angle in a polygon. How did we get to this formula? What would be the easy way trying to remember this formula? We will go into it in class when I see you. So we're going to do a couple of problems related to this. It says find the sum of the measure of, so remember the key word is the sum of what? An interior angle, because the question might also ask you to find the sum of an exterior angle. Okay, sum of an interior angle of decagon, deca 10, that's what it represents. So I'm looking for the sum, so all I have to do sum is 180 10 minus 2. You can put the whole thing in a calculator, or you can do 10 minus 2 is 8. So I will do 180 times 8, which is 1,440. Whichever way you decided to do it, that is fine. Okay, the same formula for B. It's sum is what I'm looking for. It has 22 sides. So I'll just do 180 22 minus 2. Okay, that's the number of side, 22. So S would be, when you put the whole thing in a calculator, you get 3,600. Okay, so when they straight give you the number of side and they ask you to find the sum of the interior, you just put the number of side and then you do find the sum of the interior. When they give you a polygon like this, where they're looking only for one x, or in this case, there are a couple of x's here, the first thing we need to do is how many sides does polygon have? Sorry, I just stopped to sneeze. So in this case, so I'm going to count 1, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-sided figure. Okay, so what is a 7-sided figure going to equal to? So we'll just do 180, 7 minus 2 first. So that would give you what? 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 times 180. That gives you the sum of this figure should be 900. Very good. Now they gave me all the sides, right? All the angles, I'm sorry. So what we're going to do is we're going to add up all the angles. So to make it easier to add it up, I'll just use a different color maybe. Try to differentiate. So I'll start with 108, which is this angle here. 108 plus 101 makes it easier if you add it straightforward. 145, 137, 153, and then 139. Okay, when you add all this up, you get 783. But it needs to be, the whole thing needs to be this number. So what I need to do is 783 plus x equals to 900. 900. 2 zeros. Okay, so we'll do 7 minus 783 and minus 783. Okay, so x would give you 117. So that would be the measure of this x here. 117. 117. So now if I add it all together, it should add up to 900. Okay, so the same token with this. First, I need to know how many sides it has. This has 1 side, 2 side, 3 side, 4, and 5, right? So I'll do 180, 5 minus 2. Okay, so this gives you 540. So the sum of these angles, the 5 angles, need to add up to 540. So what I will do is I'll start from this angle here, which is 10x. So I'll put it right here, 10x minus 4. Then I'll do 7x. Oh, I jumped. It's okay, 7x plus 4. Then 6x plus 4. 8x plus 3. And 4x plus 8, right? You want to add it up. So just make sure you have 5 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do, right? So now I'm going to add up the side, the x's first. So 10 plus 7 is 17. 17 plus 6 is 20. Then plus 8 plus 4. That should give you what? 35x. Okay, and then we have negative 4 plus 4 is 0, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 8 is 15. Okay, so now I have 35x plus 15 equals to 540, because that's what the sum needs to equal to, right? So you're going to set minus 15 from both sides first, and then you're going to subtract it by 30, but divide it by 35. Which gives you 15. Okay, that's what we need to do. It's just see what I'm teaching you right now is when we have a 5-sided figure with the angles given, you always try any 5-sided is always going to be 540 degrees. Solving it is the algebra skills that you guys have, right? So that's what you guys have to remember. So exterior angle sum there. Okay, the good thing about this one is if a polygon is a convex polygon, right? The convex polygon, the sum of the measure of an exterior angle is always going to be 360. It doesn't matter how many sides it has. So if I extend, this is how you create an exterior angle. Just extend one side of the side. So you can extend it regardless, whichever way you're extending it. So this is your x. Okay. So wherever you're extending it, that's the one you have to. So if I'm adding all these angles here, it's always add up to 360 degrees. And one thing you need to remember, important, an interior angle and its adjacent exterior angle convex are always form a linear pair. Okay? Or they're going to be supplementary. And you can see that this angle here from here, so when I extend this out, see how it creates a straight line? This is always a linear pair. So any polygon, I can create a triangle, for example. If I extended it out, if this is x and this is y, x plus y equals 180. It doesn't matter what shape it is, as long as you extend and find an exterior angle, the sum of an interior, one interior and one exterior adjacent angles are going to be 180. Okay, so now we're going to do more examples. Okay. All right, so every time you're given a problem related to polygons, please read and underline the keyword. Okay, that's the big thing. So in this case, it says a convex hexagon. So hexagon has how many sides? 6. Has an exterior angle that measures 48, 52, 55, 62, and 68. So as you guys can see, they gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the angle. What is the measure of the 6th interior angle? The 6th. So I'm looking only one angle. So I know a hexagon exterior angle always equals to what? 360, right? It doesn't matter how many sides it have, it's always going to be 360. So what we're going to do is we're going to take each, we're going to add up each of the angles, right? 48. So if I start from here, 48 plus 52 plus 55 plus 62 plus 68. And I'm going to add it up. Okay, when I add it up, this gives me 285. So 285 plus the 6th angle, which I don't know, should add up to 360. Okay, when you subtract, x would be 75 degrees. Okay, that's what we have to do. All right, number 5. Find the measure of each exterior angle and each interior angle of a regular nonagon. Remember, regular means all sides and all angles are congruent. And then nonagon, how many sides does it have? Anybody? 9. Good job. So I'm looking for the measure of each exterior and each interior. So each exterior, sum of the exterior is 360. So you divide that by 9. Each interior, I have to do 9 minus 2 divided by 9. Okay, the number of side is going, when you divide it, it kind of gives you, so the exterior would be 40 degree, the interior would be 140 degree, because this would be 1260 divided by 9. That would give you 140. And what would you notice here? The relationship between one exterior and one interior. They're adjacent to each other. What do you guys see now? So if this is 40, this is 140, which tells you that these two are going to be 180 degree angles. Okay, each interior and exterior equals to 180. Find the number of sides of a regular polygon if each exterior is 60 degrees. So when I do 360 divided by the number of sides, it gives me exterior angles, right? And vice versa work too. If I do 360 divided by the exterior angle, it should give me the number of sides. So therefore, since I'm looking, I know that each exterior is 60, so we'll do 360 divided by 60, which is 6. Good job. So this figure has 6 sides. So n would be 6. All right, number 7. So I'm exposing you guys to different type of questions related to this, but we will deal with more in class. Okay, find the number of sides of a regular polygon if each interior is 150. So what this means is I have a polygon, this is 150, but I don't know how many sides this polygon have. Each is 150. So we know number of sides is 360 divided by the exterior. So what is the easy way is find the exterior angle. So the exterior angle would be 180 minus 150, which gives you what? 30. Perfect. That's my exterior angle. So now I know exterior angle 30, n would be 360 divided by exterior angle which end up being 12. So this polygon has 12 sides. So what I want you guys to do right here on the summary section, I know we don't really usually take time to do it. I need you guys to summarize. What is the formula for sum of interior? What is the formula for each interior angle? What is the formula for sum of exterior angle? What's the formula for each exterior angle? And how do I find the number of sides of any polygon? Okay, so summarize this based on what we went over. If you want to search it, you can. But next class we will, well, I guess you're gonna watch this video in class. So right after this, we will deal with the lesson together. Okay. All right. I'll see you next class.